are continuing our outsourcing video editing series, and today we're going to be talking about how to organize all of your video assets in files to get it ready to be sent off to your video editor. Now, this is actually a good practice to start even before you actually start to outsource your videos to your video editor, just because it helps you to stay organized while you're editing your video content. And when it actually is time to outsource, you have systems and processes in place that you're able to share with your video editor. And also, this is especially important if you're going to want to have a lasting relationship with your video editor, because then you know where everything is, and also they know where everything is. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a folder called video content. Now, this is where all of your video content will be hosted. No more having files all over the place. And then the second thing you're going to want to do is inside your video content folder, put a folder in there for each specific type of video content that you have. So create a folder if you have a video podcast, if you have YouTube, and then for your short video content. These video content formats should have different folders because they each require different assets. They're all different dimensions. So just having a home for each of them helps you when you're going back to look for files if you need to. All right, so after we create a folder for each type of video content, so YouTube, video podcast, short video content, we're gonna go inside of each of those folders and create an assets and a content folder. Now, as you can see, I'm inside my video content folder. Inside your assets folder, you're gonna wanna put B-roll library, brand graphics, and then you're also want to add a music folder. In terms of B-roll library for YouTube content, so I record my own B-roll and then I also get B-roll from online, but since I talk about a lot of the same things, I'll just reuse B-roll content. The next is brand graphics. So in here, you can put your logos, you can put your brand guide with your brand colors, the hex numbers, and then another folder that you want to have in here is music. So this is the assets folder. And now going to the actual content folder. So with the content folder, you're going to want to put in each year. So for example, you see I have 2023 in here, and then I'm also getting ready for 2024. So I have my 2024 folder in here. And then once you go into the year, you're going to actually want to put folders in there for each month. And what this does is it makes your drive or your space less cluttered. Before I put these months in here, I had a list of like every single video that I created, but I didn't know which month that I created it in, so it was harder to find it. So we're going to want to put the actual month that we created the video content in there, and then when you go into that month, you're going to want to put all the actual video folders. So each video should have its own folder, and then inside of that folder you can have everything like your script, video description, the actual raw video file. Now, I don't have anything in here because I deleted it all off my drive and I put it on my hard drive just to put some more space for my client work in my Google Drive. Now, if you don't want to separate the assets from the videos and you don't want to build it up like that, you can also just put all of that stuff in here. So you would just put the music for this video in here and the graphics and the B-roll for each video. That is also another way that you can do it. So the whole purpose of organizing your video files is so when you actually do send it to your video editor, they're not having to go through all these loops, asking you for permissions for all of the folders, and basically they're not confused when it's time to go edit your video. Now, this is a series that I'm actually doing on outsourcing video editing. So if you haven't done so already, definitely check out the other videos that I created. And also, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.